So this match, I ended up getting 4 kills. It was one of my best matches I've had in the Sabre, and it was probably the time I realized after hundreds of games in the Sabre F2 how I like to play it, how it works for me. Let's do a little speeding up, get past some of this stuff, get stuff out of the way. Alright, go down to times. Okay, so instead of most people going out a little bit towards the ocean, my tactic is I like to go along the shoreline and then sort of pull in to the land and go for any sort of plane that might be going for the ground targets. Yeah, and we happen to get lucky on this one, and in a minute we'll find one of those ground targets pretty quickly. If I remember correctly, this guy just doesn't seem to have a clue we're coming. Alright, there we go. 1 times speed, there's the Horton. Probably gonna go ground pound. The shot lined up. And easy. For burst. Right. We kind of want to go over here, get some more speed. Make sure there's no ILs or anything like that. I'm gonna look around. Nobody else has really got eyes on yet of where the enemy is. But you know, you can always assume. There we go. They're popping up. The MiGs, the CLs, the 163s. So of course we're gonna go back and we're gonna join the party. And we're gonna join the party in a big way. Now I did make a few mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I'm no Soren, you know. But I was pretty proud of myself this match. You know, I was feeling confident. I was just in it, you know. It was probably and the weird thing was it was at like 1 a.m. or something like that. You go for the CL that's going for a Banshee. And he really goofs here. I don't think I got him, but he goofed. Yeah, I didn't go for him. As you know, CL is a bit faster than the F2. But I see we got these 2 guys on our F9 here. And that MiG just goes straight into the dip in the water. Little dip. Women there. So I think at this point I was thinking of re-engaging the CL. He was kind of putting himself in a position where he lost some energy. Going back to engage. And at this point I was like, should have taken the shot. But I was worried about that 163 behind me. I was pretty worried. Because it was diving straight down on me. We're gonna loop around, and how I play with the MiG-15 is I like to keep low and fast. I always want to keep that speed. Here we go. 163 setting himself up a bit. Boom. Pieces. Alright, and we know that guy still has that Venom's still got 2 guys pursuing him in a way. But as I seem to do, I always do, is I like to keep that speed. I'll just keep reiterating that throughout this video. Love keeping the speed up. That way if a MiG-15 dives on you, you can just outrun them. You can outrun most planes with the F2. You know, 17s you got problems with, you're not really going to outrun them. Straight line, CLs you're not going to outrun. Hunters. But other than that, outrun pretty much everything. So we're going to get 2 more kills in this match, and I believe this is when I get the MiG. He puts himself in a really bad position. He had lower power than I did. A lot lower. And I missed it. I just completely missed it. I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong, and I missed that MiG. So we dived back down, and as always, want to keep that speed, but the MiG sets himself up again, and so take him out. He gave me that. He no idea what he was thinking. He wasn't watching his 6 at all. So I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit because I remember my last kill wasn't for a bit. We're past at that LA, but we didn't fire. I think we had a clear shot, but you know, with the F2, just a burst and you're going through 60 to 80 rounds sometimes, so you really got to conserve that ammo. At this point I'm realizing that he wants to get me, and I probably didn't do the best maneuver here. Oh, okay. There's where I, okay. See what I did actually, direct that MiG-9. So that was the final kill for me of the match. So let's just speed this up and watch how the last player goes down. Now there's 163 repairing, I believe, at this point. And I'm pretty low on ammo at this point. I believe, guessing I had around 40 to 50 rounds left in my cannons. I really wanted to get the ace. I was typing in chat, let me get the ace. But I didn't want anybody else to get killed, you know, just because they're letting me. So that Venom wrecks the LA. And in a second here, this bar will start dropping because the M163 is repairing. So let's speed it up a little bit. I'm heading towards the base. Alright, there's where it goes down. Right to that final little bar at the top. So then I know he repaired. And as I dive in towards airfield, he just jays out on the ground to save his plane. And I don't blame him, you know. So that was one of my best games. I had to share the replay so I can put it on YouTube.